long time ago, when plants and animals used to talk, a tiger was roaming through the forest in search of something to eat, when, all of a sudden, he fell into a deep, dark pit. He tried and he tried to get out of that pit, but the walls were too steep and the pit was much too deep. So he yelled and he yelled for help, but no one came. After a long night in the pit, the tiger cried out again for help, till his voice was nearly worn out. So very hungry and exhausted, the tiger slumped to the ground, about to give up hope, when he heard footsteps. The tiger jumped to his feet and called out, "Help! Help! Please, help me!" The footsteps belonged to a man who looked over the edge and said, "Oh my, is that a tiger I see?" The tiger replied in a desperate voice, "Yes, yes, oh please, please help me. I promise if you help me I'll never forget you as long as I live." The man felt sorry for the tiger, but was afraid of being eaten and said, I am so sorry, but I must be on my way." The man turned and walked away, but the tiger cried out in a desperate voice, "Oh, please, please help me. You are my only hope. I promise I will not eat you if you help me." The sound of the tiger's pleas were so desperate that the man took compassion on him and lowered a large log into the pit, and so the tiger crawled out. After being in the pit for so long without any food, the tiger eyed the man as though he was a juicy T-bone steak. The man replied with a look of fright on his face, "Wait, hold on a minute. You promised you would not eat me if I helped you, and helped you I did. So keep your promise." The tiger rolled his eyes and said, "Oh, please, I am starving, and you look as good as roasted chicken." Wait, hold on a minute," said the man, desperately trying to come up with a plan. "Let's ask that pine tree over there if he thinks if it is right for you to eat me." The tiger said, "Oh, fine, but remember, I'm starving." So the man and the tiger explained the situation to the pine tree. Much to the man's horror, the pine tree said, "What do men know about gratefulness? Why, all they do is chop us down and use us for firewood to keep warm and cook food. What do they know? Tiger, you have my blessing. Eat that man for supper." The tiger said, "Ha! What do you think about that?" As saliva was running down his chin, and he crept closer to the man. Wait! See that oxen over there? Let's ask for his opinion." The tiger grudgingly agreed against his stomach's will, and so the man and the tiger explained the situation to the ox. Again, much to the man's horror, the oxen said, "What do men know about gratefulness? Why, all we oxen do is labor day in and day out for man, and for what? Nothing. For what do they do when we're old but cook us and eat us and use our hides for clothing and such? Just eat the worthless man." The tiger said, "Ha, see? We are all in agreement. You will be my dinner." Just as the man was preparing to be chopped liver, a rabbit came hopping by. The man said, Wait, give me one more chance. Let's ask that rabbit over there what he thinks." The tiger replied, "Haven't you been noticing a pattern here?" The man said, "Oh, please." The tiger said, "Oh, fine, but this is your last chance." So the man and the tiger explained the situation, but this time to the rabbit. The rabbit listened intently as he stroked his chin. He closed his eyes. A few seconds later, he slowly said, "I understand what the two of you have said, but in order for me to make a wise decision, you must take me to that pit and tell me again what happened." So the man and the tiger led the rabbit to the pit. The rabbit looked down and said, "Oh my, that is a deep pit. So let me get this right. You," he pointed to the man, "were up here, and you, tiger, were down there. I think you two should get into your position so I can make an accurate judgment of this situation." So the tiger, only thinking about his empty stomach, jumped into the pit. The man and the rabbit looked down. "Oh, now I see. I can make my decision now," the rabbit said. So this all happened when the man took compassion on the tiger. So in other words, if the man hadn't helped the tiger, none of this would have happened. I think the man should continue on his way and the tiger should stay down there. Phew! I'm so glad we got this figured out. "Have a good day, you two. Ta-ta," said the clever rabbit as he hopped away.